Hello everybody, and welcome to whatever the fuck this is gonna be. I am Kai, your DM, and would our three lovely players like to introduce themselves? But not your characters, because you don't have them yet.
Hi, am I at the top?
Yeah, you're at the
You
top.
are at the top.
Hi, my name is Liz, and I can't see my screen, but that's fine because it adds to the chaos.
It's gonna suit this game anyway.
Hi, I'm Mock, and you can't hear me scream. I'm excited to be here.
Hi, I'm Jay, and I have had 2 nosebleeds today, which is the first time I've had nosebleeds in like years and years and years.
If we have to pause the game suddenly, that may be why. But yeah, to begin things, can I actually get everyone to roll me a d4?
Alright.
Oh shit, I can't do it in the hazelnut, Garrity. That's
Yeah, wrong channel.
Three.
Wrong zone.
Alright, Mock gets number 3, Liz gets number 1.
1d4. Do I roll it again?
Yeah, roll again.
Now we fight for it.
It's a 4.
Get
Okay.
a better number.
There's your better
Now,
number.
pick your own number.
Alright, Mock, this one is your character. Liz, you get number 1. And Jay, you're gonna get number 4.
Ooh,
Number 3 is reserved for someone next time. Now, with the...
Okay,
I was
do
gonna...
I have to have the files on DMV to see everything about this character?
No, you can turn it into a PDF if you prefer that.
NPC
Okay, I'm
group
just-
4.
I just don't have... I don't have all the DMV files.
Oh, fuck.
I never put them
okay.
on.
Okay.
This is a great start.
This is a great start of things. Let me, wait, which one do you need, Mock? You need number 3. Does everyone need the... I was gonna say, do we want to kind of
I
just...
think if I might... Let me see if I can create the PDF and if it has them in the PDF. It probably won't.
It might not. That's the thing.
We should have done this beforehand, huh?
Yeah.
That's kind of my bad on that.
Let me... No, one moment. Let
Yeah,
me
can
send
you
it
make
over
a
to you.
PDF for me real quick?
Yeah, one sec.
Hi, can you make a PDF for me?
Give me a moment.
Please.
On the one hand, I feel like I should be asking too. At the other hand, there's not much going on in these character sheets. If I'm gonna spoil what's on these character sheets, I'm like, I think I have everything.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, there's not very much. You've got the basic stats there. You've got your class. You've got your subrace.
I guess it's mostly tune kind stuff.
Pretty much. There is...
I don't have the subrace, but I know what it is based on
But yeah,
what did I look at.
the one thing I do want to draw attention to with your characters is you do have like listed personality traits, ideals, and flaws
Yes,
that
I do
I've
see
made
that.
very basic so that you guys can riff off. Because the thing about this game is you are all members of a group called the Ne'er-do-Well Procurement Crew, and you are the absolute best bounty hunters that Villestown has.
We're so good at this.
If you guys could land a single score, except everyone else keeps beating you to it and you're all rather rubbish at this. You guys, I'd say
Hey,
that...
we're not bad at it. Everyone else is just better.
Exactly. I would say that you guys would be renowned for being atrocious at your job, but you're not even that. It's just nobody knows who the fuck you are.
Oh, we're gonna get there. We've been given players.
So, you guys... I've given you your sheets, which has all the mechanical stuff and a couple of things for you to go off in terms of personality. But for the rest of it, in terms of names, appearance, like specifics of their background, all of that, you guys get to go nuts. You guys can choose whatever the fuck you want, and we can figure that out later. Whether you guys will be playing the same characters in the next Ne'er-do-Well Procurement Crew game, who knows? I might decide to randomly give you your character sheets again, because that's fun and have everyone playing different things each time.
Personally, I'm completely in favor of that. I want us to have to completely re-roll whatever character we're playing of the group.
But yeah, is everyone now at least vaguely familiarized themselves with who and what they're playing?
Yep.
partially.
Yeah.
Sorry, DMV kicked me out
Oh,
F.
do you want me to get you a?
while I was looking at the sheet.
Do you want me to get you a
Biggest
PDF?
F's in the chat, bro.
Give me 1 sec. I'll get you a PDF as well.
Thank you.
It's okay.
I love the quote-unquote personality traits that you've given, at least my character.
What do we, oh, do we want to wait until everybody's, do we want to wait and, like, read them out in turn?
I was gonna say, if you want to read them out, okay. There you go.
I don't want to read them out. I think we should discover them as we
Really?
go.
Yeah. The one thing
Blossoms.
the one thing I will say is like Liz, you have that character sheet is for the fighter, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, in that case,
Keeps logging me out. I'm so sorry.
that's okay. You can load in while I'm doing the whole opening spiel.
No. Every time I'm sorry. Every time this is technical difficulties, I'm trying to equip stuff and it won't let me. Every time I change a thing, it actively logs me out.
Okay.
It's
Just don't change anything.
Just
man.
don't change. Just use it for the stats and rolls and stuff, darling.
okay.
Although the other thing is, you can always just hit export and get a PDF yourself.
Okay. Right. Cool. Go ahead.
All
Get
right.
your own PDF.
Anyway, thank you for the past 12 minutes of technical difficulties.
You're welcome.
As we actually begin, the three of you are sitting in not the corner table of some seedy tavern, because you're not powerful enough to like elbow your way into the corner table. You're in one of those weird center ones that everyone's always kind of brushing past, getting their drinks and not really paying attention to you as they bump into the back of your stool. It's one of those sorts of places. And all three of you, you are missing the fourth member of your ne'er-do-well procurement crew, because they are currently off helping their grandma re-wallpaper their dining room. So,
Of course.
but the three of you are hanging around, drinking various sodas of your choice, and keeping an eye on the big corkboard up on one wall that is the bounty board, because every so often someone will come in and they will pin a wanted poster up on that bounty board, and then it's a free-for-all for all you various bounty hunters in the tavern to get to it first, or at least, be one of the ones to get to it. Do you guys want to have a little bit of conversation or talk about your characters here while you're waiting around?
Yeah. My friend, who I've now named Joey, is just like staring at the wall with such a stare that I feel like the wallpaper would peel if this place had wallpaper. But it's a combination of determination and strength, and a fly buzzes into their ear and comes out the other side kind of situation.
Perfect. I love them.
Cool. I went online, I looked up character name generator, picked the first one that they had, and just hit go. The first name that it has given me is Paige Moonshine. So that is the name of my character.
I love that. That's actually a really good one for your character
It
as
did-
well.
It had the option to pick like the quote unquote flavor of the name. And it was like human, zombie, vampire, witch/wizard. So I picked witch/wizard because this is a spellcaster. Paige Moonshine it is. And I mean, Paige is probably just looking at the board at this point. These guys can do what they want, but
Yeah.
like we gotta get down to business here. We have to actually get some of this shit done.
I love that. And Jay, do you have any names for your character yet?
I don't have a name for them yet. But when I was scrolling through looking at the traits and stuff, I completely misread one of them and I thought you were just written clown as a personality trait. So now, they are going to be a sort of a rubber hose, weird clown, thing.
Love
Think
this.
like Spinel type noodle limbs.
I love this.
And like giant shoes or whatever the hell. and they have they also have one eye on the board. The other eye is like concentrating super hard on like the fizzy milk soda that they have with the curly heart-shaped straw that they are blowing giant bubbles into.
Oh, what a way to start things. Alright, as you guys are all staring at the job board, hoping desperately for a single fucking job, you see a little old lady kind of carefully pushes open the door to the tavern and kind of comes shuffling on along with her walking stick and comes up to the thing and just goes, Mr. Barman, sir, could you get me one of these, the fancy water is there a template? Do you have a template?
I'm like ready to spring on this old lady.
Yeah. Do we all hear this?
Yeah, I mean, roll me perception for this, actually.
Okay, cool.
The weight, like the quavering hand motions that Kai was doing. Oh, it's delightful.
Again, being a DM is a physical thing. It sucks that we're all doing this over audio.
13.
13, not bad.
Can you guys tell me the names again? Because I zoned at like those exact moments.
Hat 3.
Joey.
Oh, Joey! Joey with the nat 20.
Joey's doing fucking great.
I've got bubbles in my eyes.
Did you pick a name for your character yet, Joey?
Jangles.
Okay, I was also going to say Bubbles is a pretty good name.
Bubbles
so...
is pretty good.
Jangles, Bubbles? Bubbles, Jangles?
Bubbly Jangles?
Bubbly Jangles. Bubbly Jangles it is. There we go.
Okay,
Bubbly
yeah.
Jangles.
I am noting these all down, by the way.
Nice.
Alright. So, with that, Paige and Joey, you guys do definitely hear this. Paige, you have not like Paige is like you're only kind of catching every second word, but like you can more or less hear what's going on, especially when the barman comes over and is like, "Oh, yeah, here you go. I've got a photo. You got details." Like slaps down a piece of paper and a pen so that the old lady can start filling in stuff.
Oh yeah, I've seen this happen before.
Yeah. This is a reasonably regular thing. Lots of people do come in with like fancy wanted posters made up, but not everyone. If it's a low-level bounty, it's just easy to have a photo and some details. But Joey, with that fucking nat 20 plus 3, what the fuck? You actually get a pretty good look at this grandma, and yeah, she's pretty old, she's infirm, she's very much the stereotypical old lady character. It's a character. She's got like a cane as she's wobbling along. She's got a whole handbag that she's holding very close to her body as she like eyes kind of flick around, suspicious of all the other people in this tavern, but still reaching out to pat the barman on the arm because, oh yes, such a nice young man.
Does she have house slippers and also hair in curlers?
Yes.
Hooray!
Yes. One thing I am gonna note about all of this, like the sort of bar that you're in, you with that 20, you can kind of tell that you're looking around some of the other groups, or some even just like the individual bounty hunters, they've got character to them. There's obviously design put into them. They've got cool and fancy gear that animators would take time and effort to animate. But you guys, the barman, this old lady, a couple of other random faces scattered about, they're duller colours, bit more formless shapes, nothing really interesting about them because you're not really meant to look at them that long because you're the background characters, and this grandma is one of them. So, you guys are watching as this grandma kind of like gets some sticky tape and carefully plasters a picture onto this piece of paper and then starts writing down some little details underneath. And the barman kind of like, once she's done, she goes like, do you think this would be good enough to the barman? And she's like, hope you don't mind me saying this, but you do seem to have forgotten to put a reward down. And a reward. Let me see what I've got. And she pulls out a little old lady purse and starts counting out like copper, not gold pieces, not silver pieces, individual fucking coppers onto the table. Like, what? I'm afraid I don't have very much here. Do
Can I?
So yeah, if your characters want to do anything.
Question?
Yeah.
Is there like a protocol to like quote unquote official like wanted posters? Like, does it have to have been pinned on the board to count as one?
What
basically
usually happens, what usually happens is the moment something is pinned on the board, it's fair game for anyone.
Okay, but I couldn't if I wanted to make sure that this bounty was like part of the quote unquote system, it does have to be pinned to board. I can't like intercept it on the way.
That's part of the system. You could
It
intercept
seems like an arbitrary rule, but also it's kind of funny if that's how the whole system works. Like it has to be pinned to the board.
It's the sort of thing where you can technically intercept it if you want. It is seen as a bit of a skeezy thing.
Here's the thing, though. We absolutely have to intercept this before it gets to the board.
Listen, I have a plan. It's like there's like reticles like going around Joey's head as they're staring at this conversation, just waiting for it to go on the board, and they will act as soon as the pin gets put in.
Okay, you got a plan.
Say so.
Are you guys discussing, like, your characters kind of discussing this between yourselves?
I mean, those two are discussing it. I'm trying to break my record for blowing the biggest bubble that I can. I've got a 3, remember?
Yeah, okay, no, that's true. Alright, but the thing is, Joey and Paige, do you guys say anything to Bubbly about this?
Yeah. Oh man, I had an idea, but it's also kind of mean.
Oh, go on, no, be mean, be mean,
be a good character while still being a little like, right?
Oh shit, yeah.
I'm going to, well, first I'm gonna like, just say, hey, Bubbly.
What?
I didn't think you would respond.
Hey, check this out, look! And then I start to try and turn one into, like, a balloon animal.
I pop
but it bursts immediately. No, I was gonna say it bursts immediately. It's like, no, wait, I tried again. No, hang on. And I get stuck in this little animation loop. It will keep going.
Please interrupt.
I don't know. We don't really have to pay too much attention to this old lady now. This is pretty entertaining.
See, this is now out of character. This is why we don't have any jobs.
7, 8.
Okay, I'm gonna say, hey, Bubbly.
9.
Why don't you show this to our new friend over here? Just gonna like move Bubbly over in front of this old lady.
Oh no, 100%.
Okay, alright. I will say, Joey, one thing you notice, still going off that fucking 23 that you got, is the moment that the lady started counting out individual coppers, you will have noticed the interests of a lot of other bounty hunters in the room have kind of drifted off because, like, coppers as a reward isn't very much.
No, it's chicken feed.
Yeah, like there are a couple that kind of will go like, oh, you get the impression that they'll go like, oh yeah, if it gets placed on the board and no one else goes for it, they'll pick it up because yeah, why not? But
I don't care what it is, what the reward is. We need a win.
Yeah. I take any chances.
We gotta up this team's morale. We need a win here.
That's 100% true.
This one is not for money. This one's for glory.
For glory and 7 coppers.
Exactly. Well, she's still counting. I think she gets out to about 15 coppers before she kind of gives her purse a little shake, and it's like, oh, do you think this will be enough? Up to the barman, and he's just like, I think that is perfect.
Does a little moth fly out?
Yeah, little, like one of the little flies.
Is the moth part of the reward?
Yeah, the moth is part of the reward. It lands on top of the coppers.
So, the barman kind of takes the piece of paper and the pen and kind of adds on reward 15 coppers plus moth.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. We were. I just so I know that where we are. Have you moved? You were Mock. You were in the middle of saying something before we got distracted by coppers
Oh,
and
I
moths.
was just gonna put Bubbly right in front of this old lady to kind of like we're buttering her up here.
Okay,
I
yeah,
kind of
no.
wanted to do it before they took the piece of paper, but like
No, 100%. Walker's one of the.
I think this is delightful.
One of the I think it's great. One of the personality traits on my character sheet is all attention on me, please. So.
Oh, good. One of my character things is doesn't always pay attention to others. So
Works great.
Amazing.
So no, 100%. You push Bubbly over to like, hey, go and talk to our new friend, and Bubbly is like, oh yeah, absolutely, sure. And Will is like, hey, lady, have you ever seen a balloon sausage dog made out of actual bubbles? And then we'll try and continue to do the same trick. Can I roll for like what is
Clownery?
it? What's the fucking ingratiation thing? It like just like because it's just like performance.
I would say this comes under performance.
I have a +5 because Bubbly
hell
Jangles is a bard. In case you haven't
Oh,
guessed.
thank God.
oh, good.
I just want
What's
to know,
your-
Bubbly Jangles is the only healer of your group.
Oh no.
Oh, cool.
We're straying into Dr. Worm territory again here. 12.
I think the thing is, this is an old lady, so she's like, that's a very interesting skill you've got there.
Yeah, isn't it? I can do other things as well. I can do poodles, I can do German shepherds, I can do a cockapoo if you want, which is a kind of poodle, but also I do a lot of dogs.
Well, I don't suppose you could make me one of those poodles. Could
Oh yeah, absolutely. Do I have to roll again?
Yeah, please.
Amazing.
I'm
What do
gonna
you
walk
want?
up to
Is this
that board.
performance
I
again
assume.
or what?
Oh, no, wait.
Wait,
Is this performance again or what?
this is performance again. She has not had the chance to stick the thing to the board yet.
Yeah.
Oh no, I am actively delaying our party at this point. 7! It's a blob.
Look,
Does she put it on the board, or does the barkeep put it on the board?
I think with the old lady distracted with your bubble blob, the barkeep is gonna just kind of go like, oh, I'll do this for you, man. Walks around and goes to
I, as
pin
a
it.
player, want you to have a chance to do this, Liz. So I'm not going to do anything, but eventually I will just start doing shit that's not part of the plans because I haven't paid attention to you. But I do want you
no,
to.
it's fine.
Go.
And I mean, like, Joey hasn't said the plan.
I know, but I, as a player, want you as a player to have a go.
Yeah. So as soon as the note hits the board with the pin, the plan was to throw Bubbly. Bubbly's gone. Next nearest person.
No,
is
you can still
Paige.
throw Bubbly.
You can still throw Bubbly.
And I'm throwing Paige.
Throwing Paige instead. Paige is still at the table.
Okay.
So Paige is getting dart thrown at the boards because that's the most
Paige
efficient
is
way
a
to get.
Paige is a UPA, and you fold her up like one of those like paper airplane, like dart style paper airplanes. And
Yes.
Sling her at the board.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Joey, give me strength, please.
Yeah. While I'm typing this out, I just want to say that Joey isn't very strong compared to the higher level. It's more like a oak house than a brick house kind of physique.
Yeah.
But they're still gonna try.
Like, you'd
Yeah.
be strong compared
5!
to...
That's a 5!
You'd be strong compared to a random person off the street, but like in here, I think the wonderful little dart that is Paige kind of does one of those little loop-de-loops, comes backward and then thwomps onto the table.
Amazing. Sorry. And
Your
they
throwing
jump
arm is
over the table.
terrible.
Okay, give me an athletics, Joey, just to see if you can get to the board in time before anyone else does.
We're gonna have to go back to origami lessons because honestly, the folds were so uneven.
Frick, sorry.
It's okay.
We did origami lessons.
That's a crit fail.
Yeah, as a team. Don't you remember?
No. I thought it was poor memory.
Oh God,
Can I also get Paige to go.
You can get Paige to go. Please let me describe what happens to Joey here first.
Sure,
I
go.
think because Paige was yelling about origami, Joey got a little bit distracted, which resulted in that crit fail. As you were trying to leap over the table to get to the board. So you kind of put your hand on the table, but it isn't even. The table's a bit wobbly. You put your hand on one of the wobbly places. You go to kind of vault over it. The whole table just flops to the side and crashes into you, and you knock over a neighboring table. And that's gonna start up a dust cloud fight.
No!
Joey, you've been roped into a dust.
Okay.
Paige, with that crit fail, would you like to state how you get roped into the dust cloud fight too?
Well, I had landed back on the table. I came back around, landed on the table, so I got flung to the other side of the room when the table tipped.
Yeah.
Still in paper airplane form.
You probably whacked it into someone else in the back of their head as that happens. They turn around.
No, I went just past someone's head, and now I'm stuck in the wall. No, in a dartboard on the other side of the tavern.
Dead center. Dead center in the dartboard.
Couldn't have done it if you tried, but
Okay, Joey, give me a strength roll, please, just to see how you're doing in the dust cloud fight as that breaks out across the tavern.
I unfold and I rub my pointy nose. Ow.
That was a 13.
That's not bad. All right, you are managing to hold your own. Like, there are definitely other people winning, and you're not doing so bad that you're getting flung out. But you've landed a few punches. You're doing pretty good.
Joey's head pokes out of the dust cloud. It has a black eye. They slap their elbow and they just elbow pile back into the dust clouds.
Bubbly Jaggles has caught sight of what's going on and is just kind of like, "Woo, go Joey!" and like waving their like fist around their head. Also, what
Bubbly! Bubbly, go grab the paper!
I think while this is going on, like the old lady's just like, I think this is getting a little bit too rough for me. Do tell me if you find my barrel. And she starts hobbling out again, and the old lady is now out of the picture.
It's like, yeah, sure, we
goes
will.
off
Oh, what's
screen.
this? And I want to go and take the thing from the board. Oh no, I want to just sort of like stretch out one like rubber hose arm like across the fucking bar to grab it off the board and not leave the bar. Can I do that?
Give me sleight of hand.
Hang on. Oh, that's +2. That could be
That's not
worse.
terrible.
Oops. Click the wrong tab. 11.
With an 11, you make it. You have, like, it is an effort. You have to snake around a little, like, the snake around the dust cloud fight as it's happening.
That's fine.
Your
That's
arm-
just funnier.
Your arm kind of does get caught in, so when it comes out the other side, there's a massive knot in it. But you know what? An 11 is smack bang on, like, the just above average thing. So, you know what? You managed to get the piece of paper, and well done. The ne'er-do-well procurement crew has now picked up their job.
We finally picked up the piece of paper. It's taken us, 40 minutes?
Oh, only 34.
34 minutes. I mean, that is a record.
Like, plus, especially
That's good
considering
for
like,
us.
technical difficulties, yeah, you're doing pretty good.
Okay.
I'm definitely not.
Oh god.
I want to read the thing. I want to read the details.
Alright.
The other two, whatever you guys are up to.
I
You're
am
fighting.
gonna. Alright, I will say, Joey, do you want to try and exit the dust cloud fight?
They've forgotten why they joined the fight and they want to finish it.
Okay. Yeah, give me another roll. If you're finishing it rather than just leaving, you gotta make this a good one.
Yeah. Come on.
An
No.
8. Okay, by finishing it, you get punched out of the fight, go slamming into a wall instead. You are gonna take some damage just from being in the dust cloud fight. That's 3 damage, please.
Alright.
So, yeah, you come out with a black eye, as you said. It's a couple of splinters from kind of almost flying. I reckon you did go flying through the wall, but you're well enough that you can just walk back in through the door right next to it afterwards, so...
You leave a U-shaped hole in the wall.
Yeah, and it's just like a casual walking animation. It's
Yeah.
like nothing happened. Still black eye, but nothing happened.
Are
Yeah.
you whistling?
What did you say?
Are you whistling?
Yes.
Alright. As all of you bit by bit make your way over to the to where Bubbly is, you guys can actually get a look at the wanted poster. And it is specifically looking for someone named Barreled Williams, and he looks like this.
Oh, I saw that earlier today, but it's just such a joy.
God.
Looks like Barreled Williams, and is just like wanted for like not turning up to Sunday tea 3 weekends in a row.
Whoa, whoa! I thought this was a small case.
Oh, we are tackling a hardened criminal here.
Reward 15 copper and 1 moth.
Ooh, it's the moth that makes it. It's the moth that makes it.
It is, though, isn't it?
Yeah. You guys, however, I think like the bartender's gonna kind of wave you, like once he sees you've got that, kind of waves you over. Do the 3 of you actually go?
I mean, I go. Does he know us? Does he know us as like
As people who tend to loiter around here a lot and not pay their tab, yes.
excellent?
Incredible.
I see.
Okay. Alright, you 3, like, one thing I will say about this, I reckon I've seen this face around, and I don't think that's the sort of face you want to be looking for. And he kind of grabs the wanted poster out of your hands for a second, grabs a pencil, and scribbles all over the nice school day photo that the grandma had stuck there, and you actually wind up with something looking more like this. Look.
So he's going to be in disguise then.
What?
I've decided this is the voice I'm going with, by the way.
Mark, why are you like this? Why do you repeatedly pick like the most annoying voices you can for your characters?
Do you want me to pick a different one?
No, I love it. It's so good.
No, so good.
Oh no! If you do that, I'm kicking you out. Like I'm gonna
Put it back.
pretty much.
What if I do one of these?
That's
Is
workable.
that actually any better, or is that worse?
Same wrong
Go-
as before.
Go with what you like.
Sounds
It's
like
okay.
Sounds like Higgs on helium.
Well, now I can't do it if it sounds too much like Higgs. We'll get there.
We'll get there. Okay. Yeah. Anyway. We were trying to get through the game.
Oh yeah, we were playing a game.
Please continue.
Do any of you 3 have anything to add after the bartender has scribbled all over the photo?
Apparently not, since I can't talk.
Oh my god. I'm trying to check something. Da-da-da-da-da.
All right, so
There's-
we'll be in disguise then.
Do you need to blow your nose or something, Mock?
Oh god, we'll get it. All
right, but
someone
yeah.
else do something.
I was like,
I basically just asking for clarification.
yeah, like, well, I wouldn't say disguise as such, but like he wouldn't tend to look like that, like fancy old photo there. More more loiters out the back kicking over trash cans. But yeah, look, tell you what, I can't go adding to the reward here because can't do that the official way. But if you 3 take care of this bloke, then I'll wipe your tab clean.
I look at the rest of my party members with the most delighted grin.
Yeah. I like the idea of like a sort of a joint. Everybody sort of looks at each other, and you come back, and they've all got like identical expressions of like uncanny delight.
I mean, yes, but also Joey doesn't know why we're smiling. He doesn't remember that we had such a big tab.
You're just joining in.
Just
You're just happy to be involved.
All right. Yeah, all right. What do you guys want to do or say next?
Can I roll history? Because my background is City Watch. I'm assuming Joey got kicked out
all
of
right,
said City Watch.
I will actually say I'm more kind of when I put down City Watch, it was the closest that I could imagine that you were like in the Scouts or something along those lines.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but like you
Still
might have
relevant. Scouts tracking.
Tracking, yes.
Tracking. Yeah, if you've got, I'll tell you what, that could probably come under survival if you wanted. So you could do that if you want, or history, your choice.
Joey's now a dog. This is it. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna stare at this and roll. Was it survival or what else?
Survival or history, up to you. So history is going to be more general knowledge of like where places local hooligans would hang out. Survival is going to be specifically tracking this guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go survival. Go. Yeah.
20. Fuck yeah. Joey
Hell
with the good
yes.
rolls.
That's what we call them.
Yeah.
Joey with the good rolls.
Joey with the good rolls. All right.
That's the last name.
with the
the
good
good
rolls.
rolls.
Writing that down.
All right. With that, you guys can actually, you got the whole hint from the bartender of like the guy hangs out the back and kicks over trash cans. So you guys,
I shake the bartender's hand and say, "You got a deal."
all right, and so you guys head out the back, and Joey, you get on tracking, and you manage like snuffle around, sniff a couple of sets, get distracted by the rubbish bins for a second because there may be food at the. Wait, no, you're on a job. But you manage to track down something that you reckon is the smell of barrels, or rather, now that you kind of got a bit of a look for him, you know him better as Bazar the Unlikable.
Yes!
And you recognize his scent, and you smell it amongst like a scents from another bunch of hooligans. So even with like that 20, which is fucking astounding, you can't quite fully distinguish it from the others because they're all kind of traveling in one big group. So you start following along alleys, back alleys, and climbing up this fire escape and along a couple of roofs. And can I get either athletics or acrobatics from everyone real quick, just to see how well your traveling goes?
Sure. And then after that, can I make investigation as I am following along,
Yeah, absolutely.
trying to see if there's anything, I don't know, sight-based or
Yeah,
that
good idea.
that the nose would miss. But what was it? Acrobatics or
Acrobatics
athletics?
or athletics, up to you. So with a 19, Bubbly is doing fucking astounding.
I'm just sort of bouncing along like a
Boing,
fucking
boing.
like a fucking slinky or an accordion, just like boing boing boing.
With a 15, Joey's having a pretty easy time of it, definitely easily jumping over some of the building gaps and keeping feet stable when you're on those steep roofs.
Yeah.
However, with that crit fail, Paige,
Will else Paige
Add
somewhere?
another one to the crit fail counter. That's two this game.
I think okay.
For me specifically.
Alright, you guys have climbed up your fire escape, you've gone on top of a roof, you've gone down a roof, you've hopped over to the other roof. You notice that by the time you've hopped over to the other roof, Paige isn't with you, Bubbly and Joey. Paige is just fucking gone.
Joey, Will else Paige. Do we go back for them or we should go back for them, right?
I squint. Yes.
Okay, we retrace our steps and try and find Paige.
I'd really appreciate it if you guys came back for me.
What happens is that the little montage of us going over roofs and stuff, it now gets played backwards.
Yeah.
in like 3 seconds.
Just
I
gotta...
got
guys,
stuck in one of the past scenes.
yeah. Look, you guys only have so many frames to go through. We're just gonna stick him in reverse for a bit. So as you are going back, can I get a perception check from you two, please?
What was the hammer space roll for?
Just to get out some rope. I have some rope in my
A wise idea. Thank you. Always prepared.
Sorry, what was the roll you just asked for? It immediately
Perception.
Perception. It immediately fell out of my brain.
That's a 9 from Joey. And
Great. We're not looking very hard.
I think what you're doing is you're still looking at eyeline, you're still wandering over the rooftops going, Paige, Paige. Meanwhile, about
Hey.
2 floors below, where Paige did not manage to keep their footing on one of the roofs, slid down, did a little loop-de-loop, and went, hung in the air for a moment of coyote time, and then went plummeting down. Thankfully, the back of your shirt got stuck out or got caught on like the back of a flagpole, so you're kind of just hanging from a flagpole like a stranded
Great all
kitten,
over again.
like several floors from the ground and several floors from the roof.
At least this time it's my shirt.
God.
Are you still folded like a dart, by the way?
No, I've unfolded at this point.
Okay.
Thank you for your concern.
Can I just say thank you, you three, for falling precisely into the wonderful NPC nonsense.
I'm so attached to these guys already.
See, we were saying like, oh, let's do different NPCs next time. I don't know.
No, I really
No,
like.
no.
I really like my dreadful
I'm
clown
attached now.
creature.
Okay. Yeah, Paige,
all right,
do
is
you want to do
there
anything? Yeah, you go.
Am I like hooked on the like rope part, or am I just on the top part?
Like the top, you're caught on the very tip of the flagpole and the metal
no.
part.
Ah, no. Okay, well. I was going to maybe try and move the flag down so that I could get down, but that's not going to happen now.
You can maybe just sort of bounce up and down and try to spring yourself upwards, like
Yeah,
cartoon style.
I think I would like to bounce up and down and try and spring myself down. I would also like to use my cantrip Gust to assist, hopefully in just getting whatever part is stuck, kind of unstuck.
All right. Yeah.
Kind of like a bounce up and gust to try to.
Give me acrobatics with advantage, thanks to using gust to like the wind to aid your skills. So hopefully it will blow you upwards rather than falling to the ground.
Sure. Sorry, one more time the roll?
Acrobatics with advantage.
Okay. Okay, well.
Let's see if you can do
Say
better than
what?
an 8. It's a
Natural
nat
20. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay, with that, all I can imagine is just going boing, 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 and you're
My
almost...
hope was to be able to catch the pole or the rope, but I don't. That's up to you.
Yeah, I think what happens here is like you're
Kinda
going
fireman
boing,
pull
boing,
it down.
boing, and like you've got gust ready to go, and you're gonna do it in like the last kind of second to make sure it blows you up and kind of a little bit towards the building, so that even if you miss the pole, you'll be able to maybe scrabble onto a windowsill or something. But
hopefully.
you cast the spell a little bit stronger than you were expecting. In fact, a lot stronger than you were expecting. You bounce your shirt free, and then you kind of just go soaring back up to roof level, and the wind blows you neatly back onto the roof. So you're like standing very neatly at the very edge, looking like you kind of just did a Mary Poppins, but without the umbrella.
So I do kind of a what?
Yeah, pretty much.
Don't know
he
how
holds
well
up
that
a-
worked. I moved the mic away from my mouth.
And you land just behind Bubbly and Joey, who are still kind of calling out for you and wondering where you went.
I really wanted to see this happen so that I could hold up a card with like an 8.5 on it.
Not with a 3 on your perception roll.
Rude. Fine.
Hey, what?
Spoil the
what?
joke.
What are you two doing? We have to go.
Ah! We're looking for you. Where were you?
Paige.
Where were you?
You got a bit caught up.
Boo.
Oh, that's so good. Yeah, I got a bit caught up. Let's go.
I don't know why, but I feel the urge to inflict psychic damage on you.
Okay. Liz, are you doing all right? You've been pretty quiet.
I've been okay. Joey is happy to see Paige again. I don't know where they went.
But they're back.
They're here now.
I pat Joey on the top of their head.
A really, really good dog.
Okay, you guys can continue tracking down the sense of Bazza the Unlikable and his motley crew, and you guys continue going over rooftops, back down into some alleys, so you don't have to keep climbing over the fucking rooftops.
Please.
Was there anything you wanted to do like while you were tracking? Because this is a pretty long track that you are doing here.
Well, originally I was trying to look around, but I'm a little demoralized right now, so...
Okay. Can I quickly get wisdom save from all of you,
Ooh,
please.
someone's been
boy.
experiencing Pathfinder.
Yeah, look, the only D&D podcast I currently listen to is Rusty Quill Gaming, which is Pathfinder.
I just caught up.
It's so
Dude,
good.
I just caught up. It's
I'm-
wild. I was like behind. I was way behind.
I'm only about 3 episodes behind, but yeah, anyone listening to this, if you're looking for a really good D&D podcast that's not D&D,
No,
Jay-
stop. We have to wait. They have to pay us money.
Yeah, they have to sponsor us. Pay us money.
Jay, you didn't actually, you didn't actually roll a dice there?
What was
Yeah,
this? A wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw.
Another. That's my third natural one.
1.
Wow.
That's natural one number 3 for Paige Moonshine.
God,
Really
okay.
just shaping this crew, isn't it?
God.
So
The
I would like
dice,
to say
the dice know what's up.
the highest roll there was Joey with a 6. Because then you've got Paige's crit fail and then Bubbly's unnatural fail, which... Alright, as you guys are going past the next alleyway, you kind of come out onto a main street somewhere, and then you will all, as the camera looks at the 3 of you exiting this alleyway, we see like little tendrils of light, creamy, kind of see-through colour come wafting over the screen, and it wafts right under each of your noses, and we get this wonderful shot of you all going and then your eyes just all go wide and you are drooling as the smell of some lovely pies cooling on a windowsill just down the street completely enraptures you with your shitty ass wisdom saves.
Now, technically. Now, gang, technically I know we should probably, keep on the trail, but
Yeah, but also we can
y'all
get that in
smelling
a
that,
minute,
though?
right? We can get that in a minute, right? Like,
that pretty fast, I
he's
think.
not
It wouldn't take
going
much time.
anywhere, and she's not gonna be expecting him back until like Sunday because he was missing Sunday tea. We're already sort of like,
We're making excuses.
Walking.
we're already heading in that direction.
Man, I feel like
Joey's
it's
hell.
been a while since we've eaten too. We have to keep our
Strength up, exactly.
fuel
Yes,
our
there we go.
bodies, and we won't
Joey,
be able to find him if we're hungry.
Liz, you were saying something?
Joey is not paying attention. Their tail is spinning at a mile an hour and it's lifting them off the ground.
Yes!
Good.
Yes! I
Good.
was so hoping someone would do that.
Okay, pie time. This is now the pie game.
Okay, how are you going
Pie
about?
heist.
How are you guys going about grabbing these pies?
With my hands.
Where are they?
They're literally just sitting on a windowsill at ground level, completely unattended.
With my hands,
Mage hand.
Kai. I
Mage hand.
have a -1 to wisdom.
Okay, so we've
Are
got...
there 3 pies?
There are 3 pies.
Excellent. Mage hand.
Okay.
Joey will stealth. I'm gonna give them this. They have a bit of wisdom.
Okay, alright. I will... As you're doing stealth, as Joey is being vaguely stealthy
8.
and... no. Okay.
Not stealthy at all.
The moment that you 3 get near the pies, or you move a hand or a mage hand near the pies, out of the darkness of the window comes a rolled up newspaper and just flaps your hand like, no, no, no! You don't actually see any person, it's just a hand with a newspaper whapping at you. However, I would want to point out that,
Can I bite the newspaper?
you can if you want. Bubbly and... Sorry. Bubbly and Paige, especially with your horrendous rolls, even though you've been whacked, you are still entranced by the pies.
I bite the newspaper.
Yeah.
You kind of get shaken off. Like, if a dog grabs onto a newspaper, you just try to
Just
get
gonna hang
off.
there. Go, like, fuck.
Oh my god.
I've learned
Joey's gonna
nothing.
look
I'm gonna
up
try
at
and grab it
us.
again.
Joey, if you would like, because you got the very slightly higher roll, you can make another wisdom saving throw after getting some sense maybe whapped into you.
Okay.
Not
sure.
at the rate that we've been playing.
Yeah. Da.
7.
Not at the rate that we've been playing.
No.
Can Joey do a persuasion check with puppy eyes to
Yes, you
convinces us to
can.
give pie.
That's so good.
That is very good. Do we have to roll against it, or?
You two don't.
Nah.
I'm just. Don't worry.
Oh, wrong. Well, that's a 4. If you counted, if you want to count my mistake.
You do the big puppy eyes, but like, you know how with some cartoons they do it, and it's like normally you have a reasonably simplistic art style, but then every so often you get this one shot of hyper-realistic detail to the point of it just being uncanny and uncomfortable because you can see like the snot ringing, like dried snot
Flapjack.
ringing the nose, and
Oh,
like just like the eyes being a bit too large. And it's
hate
wrinkles
that.
on the face. And it's like that. It's that sort of thing, and it's like you can just hear this from the inside, and you get whacked with the newspaper again. Or more
All right, I'm
realistically,
gonna go around the corner.
you
I'm
get
gonna go around
whacked
the
with
corner.
Bubbly hanging on to the newspaper.
Okay. I gotta go around the corner. I'm going to. What do I have? I don't know what this character looks like yet. It doesn't matter. So from my hammer space, I'm gonna pull out my disguise kit. And I'm going to put on a disguise as if I were like a noir detective.
Yes.
Do you have
and I'm-
proficiency with your disguise kit?
Yes, I do.
Roll me disguise kit then to see how good it is.
What is that? Dead?
It's
I
it's a
guess it doesn't
D20.
matter. It's just the
D20 plus your
proficiency
proficiency bonus. So,
16.
16.
Ooh.
It's a pretty good disguise.
We really want those pies,
Yeah.
Kai.
It's a good enough disguise that your friends will not recognize you as you come back around the corner.
All right. I come back around the corner. I say, "Pie inspector here. I heard there were some pies around that need inspecting. You know, of course, you have to have the proper permits for all these things if you're going to be putting pies out on windowsills like this. Don't you? Don't you know that?"
You get a suspicious, roll me deception with advantage.
God, that's so funny.
They're always like, what is going
Where's
Who is
deception?
this?
Get the...
Bubbly, who is this?
I don't know.
Page, go.
I don't know.
Your
I
friend's
think Paige got
10
arrested.
is the better one.
10 is a better one. Okay. With that, you kind of get a, You got a badge, Inspector?
Can I show you some ID?
Oh, well, of course I have a badge. I'm going to reach into my coat pocket and pull out a piece of paper, and I hand it to them, and it just says I can do what I want.
Good.
Yes! Memes!
The person in the house just kind of like looks at it for like you can see it in the hand just going hands it back, like waits for you to kind of take it back, and then thwap newspaper again.
This sausage's a hurt!
You ain't getting at my pies. Are you guys?
This is unlawful activity. I'm going to have to call my backup crew. I'm like pulling out like a radio. I just go like I start talking into it like
Please, you have to give this to Mock for sheer determination at this point. You have to.
You can make
oh,
an
can I? When I do this, can I try and make like quote unquote eye contact? I know it's just like a
yeah,
newspaper.
absolutely.
Can I make eye contact and say oh shit. Now I don't have to get my friends involved if we can come to an agreement here.
Joey.
Can I try
Joey,
something
they've
like
got
intimidation?
Go in if you want to. I was gonna give you just like another deception roll if you wanted, but if you want to do intimidation instead, go
I
ahead.
have intimidation as a
Joey, they've
Seven,
got
son of
friends. They've got friends.
The person,
Where's Paige?
the person inside the house just laughs at you. And I will say, my role there is you hear another thwap of the newspaper and Bubbly's limbs as they go whacking into the hand of someone else that has appeared next to you guys that was also trying to steal those pies.
what do they look like?
Their skin's kind of green. They've got dark, pointy hair and a whole bunch of piercings.
Do I have to roll to recognize this person?
This sounds familiar to me.
Yeah.
Ow,
Oh,
careful,
no!
lady.
Do I have to roll to
Yeah.
recognize this person because it would? Cause
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Fine.
yes,
'Cause-
you do. Because you're all dumb as bricks, and I love you for it.
What do I
At
have to?
disadvantage.
What's the?
I reckon history, because that kind of gets the
Just-
closest to do you remember?
Do you remember the past 20 minutes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Natural
Yeah,
20!
Oh my god.
Holy
Kai,
shit.
can I roll at disadvantage because of my flaw?
Yes, you can, Liz. Thank you. Like, you get an inspiration point. Liz, you have an inspiration point for being true to your character, and that was a fucking, 1. Anyway.
Modified 1.
An unnatural 1. Okay. So, Joey, you have no clue who this person is. You don't think you've seen him before in your life. Ditto with you. Like, Bubbly, you kind of think you maybe might have seen them. Look a bit, the green skin's a bit familiar, but...
I'm too busy chewing the newspaper.
Yeah, you kind
I
of...
like the newspaper better than the pie at this point.
Meanwhile, Paige, current only brain cell.
I
Currently.
want you to imagine, like, Kill Bill sirens, like... boo, boo, da, 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 da.
Paige, you have indeed recognized Basil the Unlikable as he's standing there, rubbing at his hand that just got swatted, just going, "Geez, lady, you didn't have to do that."
Like, just out the, like, eyes, like, just looking out the side of... Now I have a hat on, because it's part of my inspector disguise, but just eyes, like, popping out the side of the hat, like, that's the guy.
Don't fuck this up, Paige.
What are you looking at? Staring right at you, Paige.
I'm putting you under arrest.
My god.
Shoot the cops! I'm out of it!
Law and pie thievery. I don't have any handcuffs. Can I do a hammer space roll to try and get handcuffs
You
out?
can do a
Can I
hammer
have it
space
this way?
cut. You can do a hammer space roll real quick. Please know he's fucking legging it the moment that you go cops. Okay, you have...
7.
Alright, make me an athletics roll to see if you can run as fast as him.
I believe I have...
You
18!
can! Alright, you
Wow.
are managing to keep up, which means we can then move into the next stage of things. But I do have to ask, Joey, Bubbly, how are you guys doing?
Oh,
I ditch my hat and yell to them, "This is the guy!"
Paige!
It's like, oh shit, that's Paige! Oh no! I don't say shit because this is a family-friendly podcast.
How often have I already been swearing this session?
I've definitely been swearing.
Bubbly, like, immediately, takes off after, Paige. Can I still have the newspaper in my mouth, please? And I want to run along on all fours like a feral creature.
Roll me strength to see if you got...
What's my strength? I think my strength mod is 0.
I think it's fuck all.
I do
because-
like the
yes.
concept that this character that is a clown is running on all fours, but
5.
the dog is
Dog
not.
is running on 2 legs.
You know what? You have advantage because it's fucking hilarious.
You can just give it to me.
No, I want to see you.
20!
Yeah, you didn't put a
No,
D.
No.
you didn't put the D.
6.
Great.
Okay, with this, you know what I'm gonna give you. You don't get the entire newspaper. You get scraps of the newspaper.
I'll take it.
Because you didn't manage to wrest the whole thing out of its mouth, but it's kind of, you eventually tore free from where you'd kind of been half drooling all over it.
I'm now
and
scampering along on my on my horrible gloved hands with newspaper between my horrible people rubber hose teeth.
Well, Joey, the dog, running on 2 legs just behind you, was that it?
Like a people.
Yeah. Like the people.
Perfect. Okay, I won't make you guys do athletics roll because now we're just entering the fucking chase scene. As you guys are legging it along this busy road, and you actually turn the corner, and you're now in a marketplace, which means there's a bunch of places to dodge and weave. So, I am gonna need a dexterity roll from everyone to see if you dodge some barrels that Bazza manages to knock over.
Are they red
behind
barrels?
us.
Do they explode?
They do not explode. They're just, ordinary
They
fucking
pulled
barrels.
X.
Ooh, Donkey Kong noises.
Yes, pretty much.
This was athletics or acrobatics?
This one, you know what? It can be either.
Okay. I have proficiency in athletics, but my acrobatics is still better.
Oh, I'm mad. Oh.
So
I think I would like to just have a piece of flavor that I have my mage hand, and I'm just like swatting like random shit out of the way. Like I don't know if it should affect the roll at all, but like I just like the idea of like me with like a hand that's just like a purse is hanging somewhere, and I just smack out of the way as I'm in hot pursuit here.
You know what? Have advantage just for that. All right. With a crit fail, Bubbles gets squashed flat by the first thing and is now waddling along like a little Bubbles pancake. You have now, with that crit fail, you have now lost sight of this chase as it's going around, and you will have to catch up later.
Okay.
With a 12, Joey, you are more or less managing to keep up. You're having a bit of a hard time weaving in and out of things, but you managed to actually do okay. And in fact, you managed to overtake Paige with an 8. Paige, you're managing to dodge stuff more or less. You're not going to take any damage. But yeah, no, you quickly, you are, I kind of imagining you as rather small, and a rather big obstacle plonks down in front of you, and you're kind of stuck going,
I got a little overzealous with the slapping too, so.
Yeah, so you're getting stuck reaching up. Joey, however, probably jumps off your head and leaps over the top of it. So, Joey, you are in hot pursuit. Paige, you're a little bit behind and you can catch up if you can think of a reason how to. Bubbles, you're way behind and you will have to put effort into finding out where the fuck everyone's gone.
No, cool. I just sort of pop myself back into, like in Tom and Jerry when they roll their thumbs and pop themselves back into normal space. And I guess just like a regular perception to see where everybody's gone.
Yeah, if you want.
It's just scratch your head where did everybody go?
+1, yeah, because you are not clever.
14!
Alright, with a 14, you can make out some sort of noises coming from the crowd in the distance. So from that, you can more or less place right there as havoc happening in the market over in that area.
That's where my idiot friends are.
So, obviously there are people.
Stop, you violated the law.
So you're still a fair distance away from that, and you will have to put effort into getting over there. But you've more or less located where people are, more or less.
Okay.
Paige, have you got anything that's going to help you get over this large obstacle, or are you going to find a way to go around, maybe?
Now, this is kind of just a out of character question for the group. Should I try and hammer space this and get something out of my hammer space, or should I just burn a spell slot? I don't have many.
I think hammer space. Hammer space.
Yeah.
Like a pogo stick or something.
Yeah, let's see. I don't know her exact theming yet, so I'm trying to think
Or do double check her background. That might give you some stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm trying. I mean, I guess a fishing pole would make as much sense as anything else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll work.
So yeah, I'm gonna see if
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out a fishing pole and use it pole vaulting.
Nice. I will say with that 10, with the 10 that you got from your hammer space, you got a really good quality fishing pole there. So you easily managed to just go spring ahead, and you can soon enough, you're going to be a little bit behind Joey, but you can once again see your target.
I'm back in the freaking chase, baby.
Yeah. Joey, you are hot on the heels of this guy. Is there anything you want to do?
Joey is gonna just yell, bark! Bark, bark! He doesn't bark. He says the word bark. And why not? I'm gonna burn the expeditious retreat. I'm hot. I'm going to catch this person in the middle of the crowd.
Hell yeah.
If I can.
Alrighty. Yeah, you burn that spell slot, and you just basically, your legs start going fast enough that they turn into that little circle blur and just zoom, and you quickly manage to encircle this guy. He tries to run a bit faster, looks behind, goes ah, and sees you so close, and trips over his own untied shoelaces.
Oh,
Shame.
Shame! Shame on you, Barreled!
So, with that, I will say, well done, you've managed to catch up to him. However, he's not going down that easily.
I'm gonna cuff him.
1 second, okay. And he manages to pull out a baseball, like, you're like a tiny bit behind. He pulls out a baseball bat with a whole bunch of barbed wire wrapped around the top of it. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
I'll cuff that
Know
too.
what's going on.
Yeah, Bubbles, you're gonna have fun.
I'm still like half in my disguise. I'm not done giving up this character just yet. I think it's fun.
Detective has Paige's
Initiative
head.
16.
Nice.
Like, okay, yeah, these are the roles I'm doing better at. Okay.
5.
Alright, so
fine.
initiative order is Bazza, Paige, Joey, and then Bubbly way at the bottom.
I mean, it makes sense. I'm still like 20
Yeah.
meters behind you guys.
Bazza is going to use his movement to get up from where he fell over, and he's going to take a swing at Joey, because you are currently the most, the most scary one there. I'm in the wrong character there. With... That's gonna be d20 plus 4. Does a 13 hit?
No.
No, okay. He, like, takes a swing at you
Whiff.
and you duck just in time. Wait, you good? How the fuck is your armor class so... Oh, it's because you got fucking chainmail.
Yeah. I looked at it, I was like, oh, that's helpful.
Fuck.
Oh, there's a reason. Did you sneak up for the pie? Did you
Yeah,
get-
I did.
Or is chainmail the
Oh.
last one before you get disadvantage?
I think you
Yeah.
do... Yeah, it's the last one before you get disadvantage, because, like, it's not quite as clanky. It's more like clinks. Lots of tiny little clinks. Alright, so the bat goes wide and swings over your head, and it doesn't get to do anything else, which means, Paige, your go.
Yeah. Okay. Because I said that it's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna attempt to cuff him.
Okay, roll me sleight of hand for this, I think.
Sure. Let's see.
Ooh!
Dirty
Modified 20.
Yeah, that's...
I'm cuffing him to myself, by the way. I'm not
Okay.
getting both his hands. I'm doing wrist to wrist.
Okay, you guys are both gonna be at well done. You have now enforced disadvantage on him on his attacks.
And me.
But yeah, also on yourself, and both of you are only gonna be at like half movement unless you both agree in the direction that you're going in.
Oh, excellent.
That's
This has
so
gone
good.
in the best direction possible.
Okay, Joey.
Joey is going to grab the guy, so it's going to be a grapple check.
Oh, what's that?
I think-
Fucking strength, isn't that?
Strength or acrobatics, but I have to roll. So it's athletics or acrobatics, and I have to roll acrobatics.
It's a 16 from Bazza.
Jeez.
22. Nice.
Woohoo!
Picked up. Your speed is now 0. You can attack. I don't think there's disadvantage, but you already have disadvantage because of the shackling, and yeah, that's it. I can move you, but I move at half speed. This child is grappled.
Excellent. All right. Bubbly. You're still on the other side of the marketplace.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Can I use my my movement to get within what is it? I don't know what the range on this thing is. 30 feet.
No, because I would
Why
say it's going to be
not?
like where you currently are is probably around 90 feet away.
Oh!
What you
Oh,
can,
that's big.
yeah, like again, you're on the other side of the marketplace. You got left behind in this chase.
Oh!
What you can do is always use your movement, also use your action as a dash action, and then you will definitely be in range at the beginning of your next turn.
That's true. Fine, I'll do that, but I can't do anything now.
Well, do you have any bonus actions you can use?
I mean, I don't know. I've never played a bard before, so I have absolutely no clue how they work. I don't think so.
I honestly forget. Bardic Inspiration is Bardic Inspiration a bonus action?
Oh.
It is a bonus action.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you've.
But it doesn't do anything.
I mean, you can
Not,
help.
not to you.
You
It
can help.
helps your teammates.
Yeah.
Bard is a very good support class.
I don't like playing support. Okay, fine.
Well-
I can cast that.
All right, who are you casting it on?
Who is it that has disadvantage at the moment? It was Paige, wasn't it?
Yes, but only because I'm now handcuffed to the kid.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna cast it on you because I think you'll need it more.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, if you want like all attention on me, you can shout like as part of your giving bardic inspiration. Like technically, it's you like say something or sing a little song.
No,
so that
because
your
what I was what I
friends
want,
feel
no,
supported.
I was going to do that, but I think I might just yell, "Hey, wait for me!" at the top of my voice.
I feel good knowing that you're nearby.
Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go. It's like, oh yes,
Okay.
not dead.
You have an extra d6 if you need it then, Paige. All right, which means we are now back at the top of initiative, and Baz is not having a good time here because he's handcuffed and grappled, and so he's not really having a. Like, you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna rage because guess who is a
I see.
barbarian?
I see.
I see.
With that, he's
Barbarian.
yeah.
Bad. That was bad. Sorry.
That was terrible. With that, he's gonna take another swing at you, Joey, seeing as you're the one grabbing onto him. And I know, like, he's at disadvantage for that. 1 sec. Advantage on strength checks and saves. He doesn't have advantage to
Not
hit,
yet.
though, does he?
No.
Okay. Still, he's gonna have a go. Plus. Well, yeah, no, it's not gonna hit. Oh, I just am curious. So close. So close.
Ah!
Takes another swing with his bat, but like with one hand like pinned down and being lifted up to the air. It's like, can you not put me down? And Paige, back to you.
Oh, you're going down, all right. I don't even think I have anything specific to do.
Just punch him in the face. Just hit him.
Just hit him.
Just hit him.
Okay, I'm just gonna hit him. Should I roll with? I mean, I guess I'll do a dagger attack, but like, I'm not actually trying to like it like.
You hit him with the flat of the dagger over the top
I
of the
hit him
head.
with the flat of the yeah.
Smack.
Smack, smack, smack.
Buttering-
yeah.
Buttering this boy.
Roll to attack.
Smack.
Yeah, that hits. That hits. All right, roll like normal dagger damage, but we'll make it bludgeoning rather than piercing.
Oh, should I have disadvantage on the attack?
Oh yeah, shit, you do because you've got your hand because
Yeah.
you're handcuffed.
Did you give him
Hey.
disadvantage when he was doing whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sadly,
Paige, are you
disadvantage does not
whipping?
stack.
You're pistol whipping this kid with a
15 is the lower one.
Yeah, that still hits.
Okay.
Okay. Four
Four.
damage.
Amazing.
Okay. Yeah, no,
Very
he's
much just like a bap in the face.
yeah, he's originally like, ow, what? Why are you doing this? Leave me alone.
If he's raging, I think he only takes 2.
I think. Wait, let me double check. I think
Yes.
it's yeah, he does.
Right? All like those like physical like
Yeah,
piercing,
resistance
bludgeoning,
to yeah.
slashing.
So yeah, no, that he basically barely notices it. It's more like a fly sword sort of thing. He kind of baps your hand away.
No, it's super annoying.
Joey.
Because you have given me this great information that Joey is like a scout. They have the sort of sash, and then they just pull from their sash a fucking greatsword. It's a long sword.
Longsword.
And
It's a
they
great sword.
It's a great sword, I have to say. And they just tuck it under Brad's shirt, and then take out the rope that they still have because they
Wait.
forgot to put it back in their hammer space.
Wait, did you call him Brad?
Is it Brad? I forgot the name.
I love the idea that you called him Brad.
It's
Ah,
Bad.
it's in character as well.
His name, because like his full name is Barreled,
His full name is Barreled.
which Foreign Aussie would short to Barry, which would then short to Bazza. And Bazza's just a fun name.
I think
We're
I like
such a cultured group of people.
I like the idea that we've all kind of just agreed to call him Brad because we've forgotten what his name is.
Well, to be fair,
Yeah, look at this guy, Brad.
on the wanted poster it actually says Barreled Williams, so like, yeah, you could just call him Brad
There's
if you
a
want.
B, there's a R, there's a D. It's
Brad Wilson!
It has it all. But yeah, Joey has got this boy on a skewer and is trying to wrap rope around them so they become from grappled to restrained.
Okay, roll me dexterity just to see how good your knots are. Although you have advantage because you used to be a scout.
Nice.
Nice.
I was hoping combat would go for a bit longer, but you know
No,
what?
this is
fucking
so good.
hilarious.
No. You know what's making me so happy? Like, a lot of Toon games, that's a bad roll. Those are some bad rolls. A lot of Toon games are like, oh, you're in this very complicated situation. There's a lot of nuance to it. Initiative happens, and everybody just kills.
Yeah.
Like, nobody wants to kill, but everybody just hits. And I love how this is the most simple, just like D&D encounter. It was like, non-violent.
Non-violent is not the word I would use.
It's
I mean,
extremely
there's a little
violent.
bit of violence.
It's
But we
extremely...
Non-lethal.
Non-lethal. There
There we go.
Okay, with that 6, however, it's very hard to tie knots with one hand, especially when your other hand's kind of holding a struggling guy with a baseball bat.
And you're also trying to tie it to a sword, so like it's gonna
Also,
keep cutting
I'm there.
through.
You maybe should
You're there.
have thought this through a tad better. So, yeah, no, the ropes do not work. Bowser you're still grappling him, but he's not restrained. And
Cool.
Bubbly, your turn.
Okay, can I want to... am I now within spellcasting
Yes,
range?
you are.
Okay, fantastic. I also want to move within... use any of my movement to move within effective
Yeah, you can,
assistance / smacking range.
yeah,
If,
you can move up 30 feet, and yep, you're right next to your group now.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is do a spellcasting roll, and I'm going to try and cast Charm Person on
Okay.
Barreled.
Can I see the description for Charm Person
Yes,
for a
you
second?
can.
I imagine we would qualify as a
Yeah, like you.
opponent.
Yeah, so like there is he
I mean,
is gonna
can I not
have.
direct it?
Oh no, you can direct it. But the thing is, like he has to roll a wisdom save, and he's gonna have advantage because everyone's attacking him.
But he's tied up.
Well, being tied up
brain
doesn't stop your
bothering
brain
him.
from working. Good news
If
is,
it was physical, if it was like a physical thing, I feel like he'd have the disadvantage. But like, cause it's like literally a
It's-
mental
No,
brain
no, that's
thing.
fair. That's fine. That's
yeah, and like is. It was 14, d20 plus 1, and a 3. So
Three.
let's go with that 14. What's your spell save DC? It is 13.
Fuck.
Oh,
Damn it.
That's so close.
He's not charmed. You can feel that you tried to just like, leave me alone. What are you even
stop
doing?
casting spells at me.
Stop throwing spells at me.
Why are you lot after me?
Poster.
We all like just get really quiet. We all have to think for a minute.
No, I mean like we're all we're still in initiative order, right?
We
So
are.
we
Thing is,
have to
speech-
speak in order.
Speech is a free action, so you guys can just all kind of talk if you want to.
Oh,
I like the
okay
idea that
then.
we all get really quiet for a second. Like we're just like, huh? Why are we?
I think your grandma wants you to come back for tea.
Oh, I'm not going around that place. It smells like cats and old lady.
What have you got against cats? I'm like disproportionately offended by this. That's more than 6 seconds.
No, kid's got a point.
What, you don't like cats? You've never told me this before. Are we gonna have a discussion later?
I don't dislike cats, but like if it smells,
He's gotta try and free himself from the grapple, and he has advantage because it's a strength-based roll, and he's raging, which is does a nat 20 to potentially break out of the grapple?
I mean, I have to roll because it's always a contest.
Yeah.
So, let me wait for this to load again.
again, I cannot overstate this enough. I am handcuffed to this child.
I know you are. I know you
Smartest
are.
move I've made.
Smartest move you made in the entire game.
It's
Yeah, I'll do it
hilarious
right now.
because he's very tall and gangly, so you kind of have to have your arm lifted up just a little bit so the handcuffs can connect properly.
No, I am imagining a world where he just runs and I'm just kind of flying off like a little flag.
All right.
Escape.
So he shoves you off. That was his action. He is going to try and make another run for it. However, he can only get 15 feet. And Paige, you are being dragged behind him.
Wait! I'm like digging my heels in.
I would like to point out the rest of the market is definitely watching this all go on. The only reason they haven't intervened is because the fact that Paige is in an official looking outfit and has handcuffs.
Good.
Paige, it's your go.
Would you just wait a second? And I'm like pulling, like just being dragged, like little dust bits coming up at like behind my feet. God, I don't even know what is she gonna do? I don't have anything for this.
Yeah, we're like all like level 1.
Yeah.
You've taken all our toys away, Kai.
Yeah, that was the point.
You wanna
No, it's
You wanna
good. I'm
talk-
enjoying it.
you wanna talk him down? We can. It's D&D is a. It's a
Yeah,
free
no,
game.
I should talk, but
Gotta get
I
creative.
don't know what she's gonna say.
I mean, no one's tried bribing him yet, so...
We don't have anything.
We
don't
We
have
are
anything.
objectively
But we don't
without
have
money.
Yeah, that is true. Oh, I forgot to erase, your starting gold on your character sheets. When you get the chance,
we're
please
not
edit...
supposed to have that?
Yeah, you're not meant to have any. You're fucking
Okay.
broke.
Okay. Cool. Get rid of that. I thought that was weird.
Yeah, sorry, okay. I don't know.
I mean, you can always just hit him again.
Yeah.
Because, like, that, I mean, presumably that's what our ultimate, like, thing is. Just get him down to 0 hit points.
You could pull
drag him.
You could pull out another pair of handcuffs for someone else to use.
Just put more handcuffs
Don't
on
worry
him.
about that. Don't worry.
A very aggressive weekend ever.
Pretty much.
I think I'm just gonna take out my dagger and I'm pulling on the thing, trying to go the other way, and I'm just gonna say, like, if you don't stop, I'm gonna have to use the other end of this thing. Like the pointy end.
Oh
But
yeah,
I'm
like
gonna
I'm
try and,
like I'm scared of that tiny needle.
I mean, he does have a big bat with barbed wire on it, which is objectively the scariest toon weapon
Also,
ever.
like 3 times
is.
as many hit points as you guys.
Well,
Yeah.
Closer to 4
I'm the
times
only one
for
who has
Paige.
the key to these handcuffs.
Oh yeah, try to persuade me. It's like, oh yes, if you were, if you want to get rid of this incredibly annoying creature stuck to you.
That gets him to pause for a second, so he's listening.
Are we still in initiative?
We are. I think by this point, Joey, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Joey is a simple creature. Joey
Just
looks
a
into
simple
their hammer's
creature.
face. And they pull out a legit pair of manacles. They do have manacles in there.
Oh shit.
Like full-on manacles.
Like,
Holy
just-
shit.
Oh yeah,
Full
these are like toy handcuffs. They are not like super duper strong like big handcuffs.
Joey
I imagine
looks-
they're metal, but they're like made of like tin.
Yeah. Like weak. Joey looks at Bazza, and then they look at Paige, and they look at Bazza's hand. It's like they only have one hand. What do I do?
Just do it further up the
Manacle.
arms. Do it further up the arms.
Get the other arm.
The feet. Get his feet.
Oh, and yeah, they go for the feet. You saved it because Joey was gonna do another friendship bracelet.
No, that's so much better.
2 friends.
Oh no, that's so much better.
Okay, give me...
No, never mind. That's what happens. Do I have to roll?
Yeah, give me sleight of hand so you can attach this thing. It will not be a very high check, though.
Yeah. +2. Oh no.
Nice.
Oh no. Alright, you know what? Have advantage because this is hilarious and I want it to work.
This one is also a physical thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, no. I think...
7.
I reckon it's because Bubbly yelled out. So we can kind
Yeah,
of
blame
see...
me.
He can see you coming and he manages to dodge it.
It also is the hand with the big pointy bat, so
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's... Yeah, doesn't quite work, sadly.
Let me check my thing if I do have this ability. No, I don't. That's a shame.
oh yeah, do I
Yeah,
have I
that's
have
it.
abilities?
Yeah, sometimes we out here with abilities. Yeah, that's it. They are upset. And
Aw.
that's the end of this turn.
Aww.
Okay, Bubbly, do you have anything you can do?
I mean, all of my stuff. I have healing and stuff, which isn't what we need. I could just try to cast Charm Person again, but we're still in a fight. So and I have 1 spell slot left.
Level 1. Level 1.
So I could try to cast Charm Person again, which would be extremely funny if it works. Or I could make a hammer space roll and also try and join in with the manacle shenanigans, because that's what we all seem to be doing. And we
The
can-
mannequins?
The manacles.
the
please.
mananigans. The
The
mananigans?
shenanigans?
Shenanigans. There we go.
That's terrible, all 3 of
The
you.
shenanigans. There we go. So well, it is up to you what everybody else thinks will be more successful, because I'm bad at judging this kind of shit.
You do also have your toon kind stuff.
Really?
Yeah, your rubber hose. You can do some fun stuff with that.
Can I? What is that?
Check your abilities.
I mean, we checked that before.
You do also have smile, darn you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, actually, I want to.
You could come up with a bad enough joke.
Yeah, I'm only letting you cast that in this situation if you can come up with an actual joke.
I can't though.
Or one of your friends gives you an appropriate joke.
Oh, no, don't do that. I can't think.
I mean, shenanigans.
Shenanigans. Yeah, can we just have it? Can we just have it?
Cut the shenanigans.
Cut the shenanigans.
Yeah, I was like, I can know what I'm imagining is Bubbly yelling out, should I join in on the shenanigans?
Yeah, it's just like can I just hold them up from the
Awful.
hammer space and wave them over my head?
Yeah. And I think I have to make a wisdom saving throw for that. Is
Yeah. What do I have to?
Yeah.
I think it's a wisdom save based.
So you
it?
don't
17
That's
against your...
Damn it.
what is wrong with this dice?
that actually does win against... I'm
What's,
sorry. With your charisma, and they would win. Bazza wins. Like,
it's +3.
Bazza kind of snorts at that, but so you do get a little bit of a laugh out of it, but not quite into Tasha's idiot.
Oh come
I
on!
have recognized it as a joke.
That was it. That was in character, by the way. Just throws the manacles on the ground and stomps his foot.
Okay. Let's take another swing at I think this time at Paige, just to get the
Nice,
annoying
do
thing to stop. That's an 18.
That'll hit.
Oh wait,
Well-
technically he's at disadvantage. One sec.
Oh, thank God.
That's a 24.
The 18 will hit.
The 18 will do it.
Okay, that's a...
My armor class of 12.
Okay. Good news is I'm actually just using a club for this, rather than anything fancy. Realistically, it should be a mace. I should have fucked about with his weapons some more. But, for the
I
sake...
am a spellcaster. I am a sorcerer.
I know for
I
a
don't
fact
have many hit points.
you have 8 hit
Squishy.
points, and I've just taken out 6 of them. So,
Okay.
yeah, you're not looking too good.
Ow!
And he's gonna keep running another 15 feet away, just dragging you behind him.
The two of you are just chained to it.
Okay, Paige, anything you want to do?
I'm gonna drag him 15 feet back.
Considering the damage you just took, can I get a strength check?
Sure.
If you get above a 5, this works. But
Yeah, the way we've been rolling.
Exactly.
I think I have negative one. Yeah, I have negative one to my strength. I rolled a 2. That is a modified 1.
Okay, no, with that, you continue just being dragged behind. You try and drag him back. You get him back all of, like, a millimeter, and then he just kind of tugs his arm, and you go flying forwards. You still have your action, though.
Help! 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 Help!
You have cantrips that deal damage.
I don't want to be dealing damage.
Yeah, we're trying to do this nicely.
You know what? I think at this point, he's made it very clear he doesn't want to do this the nice way.
Yeah.
Yeah, just cast it. Just attack him.
I can't fuck you.
Cast fuck you.
I'm just gonna use firebolt, and
Set
just
the
hurl it like
balls on
at his
fire.
feet to try to just make him stop moving. Make a ranged spell attack against the target.
Okay.
And
Okay,
presumably I'm at disadvantage.
Yeah, pretty much. Can I ask what the, like, how big Firebolt is? Like, how much
It is
area?
a mote of fire.
Okay, only a mote. Fair enough, then. So, no chance
It
of
has
it
a
hitting
range
you
of
as well.
120 feet, so I could get like someone way across the market if I really wanted to.
Yeah?
But
But you're actually chained to your target, so.
I'm chained to my target, which I think would probably give me disadvantage anyway.
Yeah.
If I wasn't, you know, like the closeness. Okay.
Ooh, I'm gonna tell you right now, there's no point rolling again.
Yep. Well, let me see if I roll a natural 1. No. Okay, so that's 7.
It does not hit. I think what happens is kind of like, again, you've been dealt damage, so your spell casting isn't going great. You go to aim.
My eyes are little swirlies.
Yeah, and it kind of just explodes in the air instead, and you get ooh from the crowd as they're expecting fireworks now. Okay, Joey.
That's my turn.
This went real bad.
More manacles! More manacles!
I don't think Joey wants to do more manacles. Well, Joey doesn't want more manacles because this person hit, and you don't do a hit like that.
No, that's
I did do a hit.
Yeah, he dealt damage.
Yeah,
He dealt
a
damage
lot
to
to
your
me.
squishy friend.
So Joey will run over, arms propped up, and go no, and then lift up the sword and swing down the sword at the arm that's holding the baseball bat. They
Fuck
aim
yeah.
to disarm, but also smack.
Nice.
And D20 plus 4.
Ooh, that hits. That absolutely hits. Roll me damage.
Woo!
D20
Love
plus. No,
it.
that's not 120.
I actually just realized, it doesn't really matter because not much really happened on Paige's turn. Paige, you're technically unconscious because I forgot that when I'm raging, I have a melee damage bonus of a +2.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, that's why I'm swinging.
That's
My
why
friend
you're
is swinging
swinging.
now.
We can just say like I get bapped on the head as he's freaking like pumping his arms running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
Like, you let off a spell at kind of like the last second and exploded to air as you fall unconscious. Alright, that was actually only 5 damage because I have resistance at the moment. For the sake...
Wait a second. Oh, okay.
Are we
this person
dying
keeps-
in these?
We are
Can we
super
die
dying
in
in these.
Wait.
You can die,
I'm
yeah.
trying to. Oh no! Yeah, okay, it's fine. Because rage disappears when nobody hits in a round, right? Including.
What?
They have to
Rules.
take damage, I think.
Advantage on... Like, doesn't say under the normal thing here. I'd have to check the fucking player's handbook. Let me...
I think it's they have to take damage every turn.
it?
They take damage or they try and attempt to hit something.
Yeah.
If that doesn't happen, the rage falls. But every turn, somebody's at least hit them. or he
Yeah,
has hit somebody.
He's been trying to
It
hit
ends
people each
early
time.
if you are knocked it lasts for 1 minute.
Yeah.
It ends early if you are knocked unconscious or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last turn or taken damage since then. So has been attacking, he's fine.
Yeah, so he's all good.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, in that case, so you have dealt damage. I will say, because you attacked and because you got like a really fucking good roll on that attack, I will say you successfully disarm him. So you like smack your blade against his hand. He goes, ow, and his back goes flying off. And this got no chance of getting out. I was like, why? Like, look, it's just my grandma. Why are you guys even after me? Like, this is pointless.
Because she's paying us 17 coppers and a moth.
15 coppers and a moth.
15 coppers and a moth. A moth barreled.
No.
Paige says nothing and just still has swirly eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Can you pay us more than
Bubbly!
15 coppers and a moth barreled?
Like I'm gonna pay you anything.
Bubbly!
Bubbly, your turn.
Paige is sleeping!
Okay. I think. Do we want to use my last spell slot to
Maybe an idea.
to revive Paige because
No, I'm fine. Just hold on to the spell slot in case you need it later. To, like, I don't know, prevent a death.
I'm trying
Something important like that.
You hush. Shut up. I'm trying to work out. Okay, right. Kai, which is it?
Alright.
Is it cure wounds or healing word that
Alright.
would work best?
Cure wounds will heal for more hit points, and but like healing word is like you can do it from a distance. Cure wounds is
Cure
you have
wounds
to
then.
touch.
Cure wounds then.
So yeah.
Because I'm within range, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, you gotta come. You gotta touch.
Bubbly
20.
runs up and comes to cradle Paige's head as they lie there like flopped on the ground.
It's just +5, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
+5 because that's my.
Oh, don't worry about doing spellcasting. Just roll to So yeah, you just roll 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability, which is the +5.
1d8. That's another D. Come on, brain, work.
You can
1d8
do
plus
it.
5. I give you a big kiss on the head, and I
Thank
heal you
you.
for 10 hit points.
I now have 8 hit points.
So squishy.
I have. That's one less hit point than I have naturally.
Okay.
No, we need the win, gut. We need the win.
All right.
We're trying.
This guy is gonna take a fucking unarmed swing against Joey.
Paige. No.
Paige, just pummeling Paige.
You're on the ground, but yeah, it's just like unarmed swing
I'm still handcuffed to him.
against Joey. At
Beat a motherfucker
disadvantage.
with another motherfucker. Maybe next turn.
That's a 21.
That's 2 21s in a row.
That hits.
It's not it's not a critical, but like yeah, that's gonna
That's
hit.
2 21s in a row. Why does the dice like barreled more than us? We're
Okay.
objectively more charming.
Take 3 damage because unarmed strikes only deal 1 damage, but they've got the +2. So all right, Paige, it's your turn. Congrats, you're not dead.
Love being not dead. It's really a favorite pastime of mine. I don't know if you guys knew, but my background actually, it says not dead is my my actual background that I have. So it's also one of my personality traits.
Your bonds being alive.
Bonds, the mortal plane.
This mortal coil.
This mortal coil. I am going to. All right. I'm getting kind of fed up with this. Let me just make sure I know this. All right. That shouldn't be there on the sheet, but that's fine. I'm gonna use color spray.
Ooh.
So basically, I'm getting fed up. You can hear like the steam whistle as I'm just like, and it's, shut up, just shut up. And I scream in his face, and I cast color spray. It is in a 15-foot cone from me.
Oh boy!
I hope I don't hit any of my other party members. I don't think there's anyone on directly on the other side of this guy.
I think maybe you possibly hit some of the crowd.
You hit some bystanders.
But
That's
you
fine.
But they don't matter.
They're not real.
They don't matter.
I shouldn't.
Sorry.
I
They're not
shouldn't
players,
because
they aren't
I'm
human.
technically good.
I mean, like, no, to be fair, you did just get knocked unconscious and then brought back to life.
Yeah,
so,
I think that's fine. You can. Good means feeling bad
I
about
imagine
it.
that we've been. I like to imagine that we've been kind of making enough of a scene that people have stepped back, and now
Yeah.
it's like fight, like in a circle.
Yeah, that's
and
fair.
everybody knows that 15 feet is generally
Yeah,
the safest
the
spell
moment-
range.
I think the moment they saw you casting a firebolt and they saw the fireworks are going on, oh shit, spellcaster backing away.
So a dazzling ray of flashing colored light springs from your hand. It doesn't matter if it's the hand that's cuffed.
Shove it right in his
I
face.
roll 60-10.
Alright. Do I have
and
to
then
roll
it's
to
one
resist?
of those. No, I think it's one of those ones where I roll and the lowest hit points just gets blinded.
Okay.
35. Does he have more than
Congrats.
35 hit points?
No, he doesn't. So congrats.
Okay.
Color spray
He's
works.
blinded for a turn. Guys, do what you want. This is the best I got.
Ah!
Like, he doesn't even, like, sleep or anything. He's blinded.
What was that? I can't see. What happened? Where are you guys?
I mean, you're still chained to him.
Naughty boys, get their vision. Take it away.
Naughty boys get their vision put in the color wriggler to atone for their
Yep,
sins.
yes. Thank you for knowing what I'm actually talking about.
It's my favorite meme. Liz, it's your go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joey.
Joey is. That's a lot of pretty colors. Also, Paige is awake. Also, angry. Why are you so mean? You are a punk, and punks are cool, but you're not a cool punk. You should see your grandma if your grandma
You should be
is
cool, man.
Cool. And,
Visiting your grandma for tea is very punk.
Extremely punk. Caring for the elderly is punk.
very good. Joey that was their action surge. I'm healing. That is, what is that? My screen is glitching out.
That's a 4.
4. Cool. I forgot what I'm back up to now. I've been taking note though. Cool. And after they make this riveting speech, they hit again. Because smack pads.
You know what? Have advantage
Come up
because
with
he's
something.
blinded.
Oh my god, please.
Have advantage because he's blinded. Also, just because I want this to be over.
Just tie him up.
That hits. That hits.
What, did he say tie him up? No, it's hitting time. I'm playing
No, it's hitting time. We're going to bludgeon this fucker to death.
It'll be your job to tie him up.
1, 2. Forgot they tried to do the rope tie. And it's probably on the ground now. That was only 4.
That's okay. That's 3 damage because technically he's still raging. Technically, because he threw a punch in the last round. He's not going good though, and it's going to be ending kind of soon. But yeah, so with that, he's like, where did that come from? And like he's twirling around, trying to see where that goes. And Bubbly, what do you want to do?
I kind of want to do a flat persuasion check, if like persuasion roll, if that's something you can do in combat.
Yeah, if you want.
I just kind of want to shout at him like, "Hey, bud, what's worse? Being attached to 3 really annoying toons who keep blinding you and hitting you with things, or going to your grandma's once a week and eating some cake that maybe smells of cats?"
Roll me persuasion. Please roll good.
The only reason I'm doing this is because I have +5. Please, this is 13.
13. That is just high enough. The guy kind of stops.
Pretty good for us.
Yeah, like he kind of stops for a second and he's just like, he doesn't like it, and then he just goes, fine. We get like and we get this one
I
shot.
both my arms over my head.
Yeah,
One
we
arm
get this
comes up.
moment of you celebrating before we pan up into the sky, and when we pan back down again, we're looking through a window of an old lady's house where everything is decorated with doilies and cat toys and all of that. And we slowly zoom in through the window and we see the little old lady from the beginning of the thing, and Barreled, hair all neatly combed back, still dyed black, but he's got his piercings removed and hair's all neatly combed as he's stuck there in this chair, unable to move because he's got about 3 cats draped
he's
over him.
handcuffed.
Yeah, that's good.
He's handcuffed to it.
Handcuffed to the chair as well, and like holding a cup of tea in his free hand. It's just like obviously hating it, but the grandma's having a very nice time getting to talk to her grandson. She's so happy that Barreled finally came around for tea. And we eventually, and like as we cut over back to the bar that you guys came through, finally the ne'er-do-well procurement crew has succeeded on their very first job, and you win a grand total of 15 coppers and a clean tab.
And now, the final question. The final question. Which one of us gets the moth?
And I think, unless anyone else had anything to add there, that's a great point to leave off.
I think that's hilarious.
That's so good.
Alright, thank you 3 for playing. Thank you for this absolute nonsense.
That was great. I had such
Thank
a
you
good
for
time.
running this nonsense.
This is the ne'er-do-well procurement crew will return at any point in time when one of our players and or me cannot turn up to an Odyssey game. So if you guys want to start plotting games for the ne'er-do-well crew, you are absolutely allowed to. But otherwise, thanks for playing. Does everyone want to say bye?
Bye!
Yep. Bye-bye.